Hey family, Eve here. So family, this video that I'm about to make right now, today, is a video. Yeah, I'm still on the thing about worshiping other gods. So this video is about the Greek gods, the myths, mythology, Greek myths and mythology. So family, before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So again, family, this video is going to be on Greek gods, Greek myths, mythology, their gods, their deities. I'm going to show you some more things concerning how everything that they said was they created or came up with was false, fake, not real, myths, fake gods, all that stuff that they done made, created them a world and made us to serve them in this world that they created. And so all of these things that I'm about to show you was stuff that they just came up with, and they documented it as something that they felt like was important, or it was something that I guess it was just what, like I said, something they came up with just to create their own world and have us submit to it. So and believe it. So let me start by reading to you what Greek myths and what they mean. Myth, mythology, that kind of stuff, what it means. So Greek mythology. The word myth means a widely held but false belief or idea. Mythology, a traditional story, especially one concerning the early history of people or explain some natural or social phenomenon, and typically involving supernatural beings or events. A tale, a story that is difficult to believe because it's greatly exaggerated. Myth, again, another meaning for myth is a something concerning supernatural beings or a hero or event with or without a determinable basis or fact or a natural explanation. Greek mythology is the body of myth originally told by ancient Greeks and a genre of ancient Greek folklore tales today absorbed alongside Roman mythology into the broader designation of mythology. So family, Greek mythology is just fake. It's not real. These are gods that are not real. Typically, they were created and given life by the Greeks, by the Romans, by the Greeks. And like I said, they gave them life through their actions with them, like the things that they did with them. They gave them life, and another way they gave them life was presenting them to us, making us take hold of them and worship them and believe in them. So family, I want to show you that the planets were all given Greek. They were all given name. They were all names given by the Romans. They names of Greek gods and goddesses. And like I said, I guess they give them these names because I guess that gives them power. And so, but I'm gonna show you that I don't believe in planets. Like, planets is not mentioned in the Bible. I've never seen the word planet in the Bible. I know the Most High, he talks about the sun, the moon, the stars, earth, the heavens, but I never heard planets mentioned. Even when the Most High took Enoch into the heavens, and the angels took Enoch around and showed him all the portals and all the things. It was portals, and it was everything. They showed him, like the sun, the moon, they showed him the angels over all of these things, but they never mentioned planets. And maybe I missed it, but I'm telling you, I don't believe planets exist. And another reason I don't believe planet exists, because mind you that the earth is flat. And I know that because the Most High say he scattered the children of Israel to the four corners of the earth. Four corners is not round. Four corners is flat. You got corners. A circle which they say the earth is a sphere, a circle, don't have no corners. And the reason I say planets are not real too is because they say the planets orbit the sun. They all orbit. They go around in a circle. They orbit. So if the earth is flat, it ain't going around in no circle. And another thing I believe too is that the information that they've given us about astronauts and space shuttles and things like that that they say has gone into space. I don't believe that the space shuttle has never ever left the Earth's surface. And when I've seen most of them, they've all blown up. When they get to a certain point, and they show us when they get to a certain point, they all explode. That's just like the Tower of Babel. When the people of the Tower of Babel, when they was trying to build the Tower of Babel, what happened? God took them. He took them, and he confounded their language. He destroyed the Tower of Babel, and he sent all of them to different places, because he changed all of them. They was all of one language at first, but then their language changed when he confounded it, and he sent them to the. He sent them. What chapter is the Tower of Babel? I want to read to you the Tower of Babel and how God confounded their languages, and he sent them all to different places. Okay, it's Genesis chapter 11. Let me show you. And he's telling us that his home, outer space, is the heavens. That's his home. That's where he rests. Heaven is his throne, and earth is his footstool. So ain't no space shuttle or nothing went out into space. There's no way. There's no way, because he wouldn't allow it. And there's no way, because he said in Isaiah 66:1 says, "Thus saith the Lord, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye built unto me? And where is the place of my rest?" He's saying, where the house y'all built me? It is, because I'm in heaven. He's a spirit. He's everywhere. He's not confined to no one area. But space, heaven is space. That's why they say the astronauts went into outer space. Heaven is space. And earth, we dwelling on the earth. And he said this is his footstool. This is where he rests. His feet rest. So let me show you the Tower of Babel. This is why I know astronauts has never gone into outer space, because this is the same thing. And it says, "And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto the heavens, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth." See? And it says, "And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad, and thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off building the city, to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound their language of all earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth." So when they tried to build a tower to the heavens, he destroyed it. He destroyed it, and then he changed their languages where they couldn't even understand each other, so they couldn't continue building, because there was no understanding who was giving the orders on building it. So and it tells you later in there that he destroyed it. So that's why I said no, nothing has left the Earth's atmosphere. Nothing. And there are no planets. So I was saying all of that to show you that these people created these names of these planets from their gods that they worship, the gods that they've had us worship. So let me show you what each god is and who they are and what they do and how these people have gave them life. So Mercury, let's start with Mercury. Mercury, and each one of these planets has two names. So Mercury, who is known as the Greek god Hermes, he was also the god of dead souls to Hades. Hermes was often depicted wearing the clothes of a shepherd with winged sandals and sometimes a cone-shaped hat. He also carried a messenger staff called a caduceus, which was a staff entwined with two snakes. Who was shepherds? David, Christ, Moses. You see how they do? Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, fertility, victory, and more. Venus was the ancestor of the Roman people through her son, Aeneas, who fled Italy after the fall of Troy. She was the ancestor of Romulus, the founder of Rome. Now, Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, and fertility. Now, ain't that's one they done put before us, our women? Goddess of beauty, love, all that. Yeah. So Jupiter is also known as Zeus, sky god, who ruled over the heavens and controlled the weather, especially thunder and lightning. Zeus is often depicted with the thunderbolt, an eagle, or an oak tree. Zeus, the son of Titans Cronus and Rhea. Zeus was married to Hera, but had many affairs with mortal women, female animals. One of his most famous affairs was with Alchemy, and their child was Hercules. Jupiter was associated also with treaties, alliances, and oaths. He was the protecting deity of the republic and later of the reigning emperor. But in the United States of America, the Greek god Zeus, the president of the United States, he's the president of the United States, represents Zeus. I said that in my last video. So let's go on. Saturn, also known as, in the Roman mythology, Saturn is also known as the Greek god Titan, who was the father of Zeus. He was the father of Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon. Hades was the god of the underworld. Poseidon was the god of the sea. Cronus was exiled. He was exiled from Mount Olympus after Zeus and his brothers defeated the Titans. So they exiled their own father by defeating him. And the next one is Uranus. Uranus in Greek mythology is the god of the sky and a premortal deity who personifies the heavens. He was the father of the Titans, Cyclops, and the grandfather of the Olympian gods. Neptune. In Roman mythology, Neptune was the god of the sea, fresh water, and horses, and was the counterpart to the Greek god Poseidon. Neptune's brothers were Jupiter and Pluto, who ruled the heaven, and the underworld, also Zeus and Hades. Poseidon was married to Aphrodite, a Nereid, or a sea nymph. They sound like unicorns, seahorses. Let's keep going. Pluto was the ruler of the underworld and the Greek name for the god of Pluton. Pluton is the Latin form of Pluton, which means wealth giver. You remember in 2006, they declared Pluto wasn't even a planet because it was too small. See, so they took it back from being a planet. So they just let you know everything about these people is fake and how they just create stuff and just put it out there and give it to us and we receive it. And like it's bun or something. Wow, I said that. Mars, the Greek god of wars, also Ares. He was often depicted with a spear and a shield, the son of Zeus and Hera. Okay, so the word Mars, the god Mars, the god of war, Mars is so many words that's been used in this system that starts with that. The Mars is the prefix martial law, martial, martial arts. You see, those are words that are war, because the marshal come to your house with warring against you. Martial law is, they say martial law is declared whenever a war is going on where they control the people. Boy, these people were good, boy, how they did this thing, even though it was all evil and fake. So earth, this earth, I put earth last because I wanted to, and we know earth, the earth was created by God. And they gave their God, they gave earth to their God, Gaia. Gaia was the Greek god of the earth and the mother of life. She was one of the first gods and goddesses, or pre-mortal deity, and was considered the first material thing to emerge from chaos. Mother of Coronis, the sky, Pontus, the sea, and Corin, the mountains. Now, she was also known as Terra. Terra, wasn't Terra the name of Abraham's father? See, so you have to pay attention to these things that these people do. And you also have to know that it's all made up. Like everything about these people was made up. They had to give themselves a life, though. They had to create a system for themselves. They had to create their own government. When God gave us, when he cursed us and put us in bondage, and he blessed them during that time, I guess they had to create them a world, a government of their own, to keep us in bondage. So family, I just wanted to show you that the Greek gods, goddesses, the deities, all of those things, all of their gods that they serve and worship, they made us serve and worship them. And none of them are real. They were all fake. That's what Abraham's father was saying. Abraham was saying to his father, because his father had deities in their house when he was a boy. And he was like, none of these things are real. They don't have no life. They can't speak. They can't hear. They can't talk. They can't give you no order. They can't tell you nothing. So Abraham was displeased with his father on account of that. And that's why God moved him from amongst his family, because he wanted him to serve him, the true and living God, and not those deities that his family was serving, his father was serving, under the government that he dwelt under. So family, with that being said, I just wanted to show you guys all these things concerning the Greek gods and deities and gods and all those things. So family, with that being said, I thank you for visiting my video, and I'll see you on the next one.